One of the things I've always noticed about Jesus is that he invited people to follow him. Now, some of them accepted the invitation and some of them didn't. Let me ask you this. How many times in our lives have we prayed to Jesus asking him to do something for us? Jesus, get me a job. Jesus, will you take away my pain? Jesus, can you help me get that new house? Jesus, heal my loved one. Our mission as a parish church is one that people feel that they can be involved in with us. We desire to care for and invite every person into our church, ensuring that they are welcome. John and Terry Congleton became involved in the church because they were invited by Kevin and Kim Tigner to come to Arise. Janet Carrico is with us because she received an invitation card to be involved in our Journey Home series to the Catholic Church. Brad and Melissa Carter are here with their family because Craig Thomas, who works with Brad, knew that they were searching for a church, and he asked them to attend Mass with them. When Jesus invited people to come and follow him, he asked them to do something. He asked Zacchaeus to come down from his perch in the tree so that he could stay at his house. He smeared mud on the eyes of the man born blind and told him to go and wash in the pool of Siloam. He went and he washed and he could see. The 10 lepers who came to Jesus for healing, he tells them to go and show themselves to the priest, and along the way they are healed. In all of these miracles, Jesus asked them to take a step and go deeper with him in faith. It was through their action of faith that healing and new life came. Today, I want to ask you to take a step forward in faith and invite you to go even deeper with Jesus and the mission of the church here at St. Joseph and Paul by being involved in Discipleship 100. Typically, when a Catholic thinks about building the church, we think about building a new building, restoring a steeple, putting in a new parking lot, painting a wall, or putting down new carpet. The Discipleship 100 is about the church, the people of God. It is our desire to reach out to our children, to make Sunday matter with our worship of God, and empower our outreach to the lost by bringing Owen S. Boro back to church. Now it is time for us to be a fully committed follower of Jesus, all of us, each and every one of us. The work of God's church cannot be fulfilled from a bake sale to a house raffle. It requires the hard work and commitment of disciples like you. For our projected budget for 2015-2016, we're going to be $100,000 short. As your pastor, I don't want us going into this upcoming fiscal year with this shortfall. I want us to be proactive in our continued effort to reach the lost and to bring them home to Jesus Christ. To do this, I want to ask for your help in raising $100,000 so that we can continue the mission that we've begun as a church. We're calling our commitment Discipleship 100. It is a commitment to our children. It is a commitment to our Sunday worship. It is a commitment to our outreach. Because today is Mother's Day, we begin by focusing on the gift that mothers bring to us, our children. Here in our parish, we have 421 children who range in age from birth to 12th grade. So in this first phase of Discipleship 100, we begin by looking at our children. An essential element of the mission of the church is helping to form our children in the knowledge of who God is in their lives. In the book of Proverbs, we learn that if you train up a child in the way he should go, even when he was old, he will not depart from it. To better serve our children and help them to become disciples of Jesus Christ in their young lives, we want to move the coordinator religious education position from a part-time position to a full-time position, and we want to continue to provide the increased funding to our Catholic school children. This movement will help to reinforce the fact that children are not the church of tomorrow, but they are the church of today. Hear for yourself how young people being a part of the church today has an effect on their lives.
My mom and dad have always had a big part in the church. They're always doing something, so they were my role models. And my mom and dad really inspired me to take part in church.
very important because they bring me to church almost every Sunday, and my mom always brings me here. She has always helped me in my faith. Right now she's the teacher for my faith formation class, and she's always made sure that whenever I can come, I do, and I always learn.
My mom has been a very religious role model. She has made sure I've made it for faith formation, and she has taken me and my two brothers to church every Sunday.
Going to Catholic schools has been very important to me because it's set good morals for my life, and it'll help me get through high school and through college and have a good, successful life.
My husband and I both grew up in the Catholic schools here in Owensboro, and we lived in Nashville for several years. And one of the huge reasons we moved back this summer was that Catholic education was not going to be a viable option for us there, and it is here. We're super excited to have the girls in the Catholic schools here.
I've been in faith formation since I was in either 2nd or 3rd grade. Every Wednesday I can come in here, be with my friends, and learn more about God and grow in my faith in a safe environment. In high school, we're never touching on faith at all because it's a public school. So being able to come here with my friends from school and talk about God is really empowering. It really helps me to grow in my faith.
Did you have a nice Easter? Yeah? Well, guess what? We get to continue to celebrate Easter this morning as you go forward to listen to the words of Jesus.
I decided to sign up for Children's Liturgy because I am a big fan of kids. They're just so adorable, and I felt that it was right to help them understand better of what God is trying to do in their lives, and me along with them.
Children's liturgy is extremely important to us on Sundays for the girls to get to go hear it on their level, and for us to get a chance to listen without them distracting other people or even ourselves. But it's huge for them as well, so that they can hear it on their level. They enjoy the coloring, they come back and think about it the rest of the week because they got to hear it in their words and on their level.
Right now I am a sacristan and a Eucharistic minister. My grandmother, Mary Beth Tigner, she was a sacristan most of her life, and I would always help her after church, so that really inspired me to become a sacristan. It makes me feel like I'm actually providing help for the church and serving God in any way I can. Being a part of it now inspires kids to take part in church right now so they can grow up and continue to help in the church instead of falling away from the faith.
In the church I am a lector and a Eucharistic minister, and I think that if I show the people in the church that there are youth out there that care, that do want to that do believe in God, that have a strong faith, that it can help them believe in the next generation. That
I feel like I'm helping God out because if I'm participating, and then that means people around me can see me participating, and as a young teenager, a lot of teenagers probably don't feel like coming to church, and me participating and singing at Mass, it makes me feel good.
As you can see by the lives of these children, they are not the church of tomorrow. They are clearly the church of today. In this light, I would like to ask that all of us help with our mission to our children in becoming disciples. We have two ways that you can be a part of this mission to Discipleship 100. The first is you can use the in-pew envelope and prayerfully consider, what financial gift can I make to helping the mission of your local parish? The second way is by going to our parish website and clicking on the Discipleship 100 logo and making a secure gift. Thank you for your generosity and commitment to being a follower of Jesus in our church today. Your presence enables us to continue our mission statement of giving our hearts to God and our talents to His people. God bless you, and happy Mother's Day.